your boy a.dTHEweeb back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing with Kaguya Hyuga part 2. Sorry about that. Now in the last part we left off, pretty much Tazuna met the Team 7 and stuff. So yeah. And I forgot to say in the last part that when Yariko was back on the moon and stuff, she kind of started to change Kaguya a little bit. Like, Kaguya kind of wants to, like, be an actual mom. And this time, and not just be a lunatic that just wants power and shit. So, yeah, anyways. Let's get right into the video. We're gonna go to pretty much Team 7 walking out the gates and stuff. And a couple of minutes later, what's this called? Naoto, Yariko, and Kakashi meet, what's his name? I mean, since it's the Demon Brothers and stuff. My bad. And pretty much, they pretty much, Naruto just launches a lightning dragon and electrocutes them and pretty much knocking them out. So yeah. And Kakashi interrogates them and all that stuff, still goes the same. And yeah, they still get the info of Tazuna doing his sad story thing. All that happens. So yeah, they continue with the mission and they pretty much I'm gonna say 20 minutes later they screen dark and stuff, and they dark and all that, and Zabuza comes, lands in the sword and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, all that happens the same pretty much. Zabuza says, oh, Kakashi the copy ninja and stuff. Yeah, he still says all that stuff. Sorry about that noise, but air vents just open and stuff. So yeah, sorry. Anyways, he still says, oh, Kakashi the copy ninja, it's a pleasure to meet you and all that stuff. And yeah, pretty much Kakashi and Zabuza fight the exact same way. And this time when he gets trapped in the other prison, Naruto asks Yariko if she wants to do it, and Yariko nods. And Sasuke is like, what do you mean you don't want to do it? Did you been training or something? And Naruto grabs Yariko and throws her at Zabuza. And Zabuza makes a water clone trying to slash her mid-air. But Yariko does the rotation and, just a spinning ball flying at Zabuza and slams into Zabuza, blowing him back. So Kakashi gets free, and yeah, that happens. Pretty much the same thing happens like with Haku, all that stuff still happens the exact same. And I'm actually gonna say, wait a second. I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Haku's still a boy. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna do anything with him. Anyways. Fuck. Kakashi still faints. So yeah. Anyways, all that happens pretty much the same. They go to the house and stuff, and pretty much eating dinner and stuff. No, they pretty much go to the land of Wave village or whatever. And I'm gonna say Yariko and Naruto see how the place is like freaking destroyed, and they pretty much feel bad and stuff. And they go out hunting and get some bears and stuff, like a bunch of wolf, bears, deers, a bunch of stuff to can eat and stuff, like freaking meat. and you get doughs and stuff, and they pretty much cook it. I'm gonna say Yariko is really good at cooking. So yeah, she cooks it, and now to pretty much make shadow clones and sends them out to give villagers the food and stuff. So yeah, and pretty much Gato hears about this and sends two thugs to get the stuff and throw it away or something, so the villagers don't get it. And they pretty much come and says who did this and stuff, and they grab the food, some of the food from the villagers, and starts pretty much freaking throwing at the floor and stuff, or at the people and stuff, and just pretty much wasting the food pretty much. And Yaiko sees this because let's just say she had the Byakugan on, so she saw it and turns around and she says, me and Naoto did this, so what are you gonna do about it? And then they're like, oh, so you did this, then give us all your food and your money or die. And they grab their sword thinking that they're gonna scare them or something. And Yariko kind of gets mad because her and Naoto are trying to help the people out, but these dumbasses keep trying to freaking ruin everything. So she gets a little bit mad, and she activated Byakugan and pretty much blocks all the chakra points, and they pretty much fall to the ground. Even though they don't use chakra, they still have it. It's like life force pretty much. So yeah, that happens. They pretty much get knocked out, and the villagers pretty much kill them because they don't like them. So yeah, anyways, all that happens pretty much, and then Naoto and Yariko pretty much go. They pretty much enjoy the time, kind of like a date, but not really. Well, it wasn't really planned, but yeah. Anyways, still, they just enjoy the time. I guess you can just say that. Anyways, they go back to Tazuna's house or whatever. Which, yeah, is Tazunami, I think. The Tazuna's daughter. I'm pretty sure it was like Tazunami or something. I just can't remember, bro. Anyways, she pretty much still cooks the same thing. I'm gonna say freaking Yariko helped her cook and stuff. So yeah, and they pretty much eat the exact same thing that they in canon. When sorry about that. When Inari comes down and stuff and says the whole, oh, my father's dead, you don't know my pain or whatever he said in canon. Naoto looks at him and he says, oh, your father died and stuff, and you think that's the worst pain someone can go to? Well, my father's dead, my mother's dead, and my brother and sister hates me for no reason and stuff. So yeah, he realized that he's just a spoiled brat. Low key, but this kid is kind of a spoiled brat, to be honest. I'm not saying that his father being dead is not a big deal, but like, it's not the freaking worst thing in the whole world, dude. But yeah, anyways, what's it called? Yeah, that pretty much goes the same. And I'm gonna say, yeah, Naruto still wakes up late. I'm not gonna say why, because I don't know why he did. But yeah, anyways, he just woke up late because whatever reason. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid that shit. I'm gonna say Haku was in the village and still met Naruto and Yaiko this time. So yeah, this he was buying some herb or something. So yeah, that happens. And that's pretty much that. And Naruto wakes up late, and the thugs still come. And Naruto just pissed the crap out of them. And he goes to the bridge and stuff. And I'm gonna say he sees Sasuke in the dome getting his ass handed to him. And let's just say Sasuke said something to tell Yaiko to not interfere and stuff. So Uchiha's fight or something like that, something stupid like that. And yeah, let's just say Yaiko just didn't really care, so she didn't interfere. And she was just sitting there. And Naruto asked her why she's not, just beating that kid and stuff. And she explained why she doesn't really care. So, yeah, and then Sasuke pretty much, he almost dies pretty much. Even more than Kanen, to be honest, because no one was there to take some of the Senbons. So, yeah, and pretty much Yaiko just sees him about to die, so she does her almighty push and breaks the whole freaking ice mirror thing, shocking Sasuke. And yeah, pretty much she breaks the ice mirror with the almighty push and pretty much like shock, making Sasuke blown back a little bit, and he's like shocked that Yaiko was that strong, and he just passes out. So yeah, and Naruto's like, I thought you didn't care. And Yaiko says, I don't, but I don't want him to die either. And stuff, so yeah. And pretty much, yeah, Yaiko just pretty much beats up Haku and breaks the mask. And she stops because she realizes who that is and stuff. And Haku's like, oh, I'm a tool, all that stuff happens the exact same. And Naruto says, oh, you're not a tool and all that stuff. And when Haku pretty much sees Zabuza go to kill himself, was about to die. He kills himself like in Kanen, saving Zabuza. Gato comes, Zabuza does the whole redemption thingamajig. So they both die. The villagers still calm and all that. All that happened pretty much the same. Except Naruto just made a bunch of shadow clones instead of just like freaking made like 10 or something. I don't remember. He just made like a million. So yeah. Anyways. By the way, someone asked me to pretty much make Naruto a full Otsutsuki, but I can't really do that. I'm gonna have to make him half. So yeah. Because I have a plan for half, but I don't know how I would be able to make him full Otsutsuki. It's kind of impossible in this late in the story. Sorry. Anyways, but I'll still give him the exact same thing as a full Otsutsuki. Because I don't know what half Otsutsuki, what was the difference, to be honest. If you say the sixth path was half and he got the exact same thing, if not even stronger, to be honest. So yeah, anyways. Pretty much they go back to the village, and I'm gonna say this time it's called the Great Naruto and Yariko Bridge. So yeah, Sasuke is mad because the Uchiha deserve that respect, not this loser. Oh my god, man. I just love making Sasuke like that, bro. Anyways, they go back to the village. I'm gonna say they still learn about the Chunin exam, but this time a lot earlier. And I'm gonna say Naruto and Yariko was just walking around the village, and I'm gonna say they pretty much call Yariko into the fucking Hyuga clan or whatever. Hyuga compound, I think it's called, right? Yeah. And she says she doesn't wanna and stuff, but what the heck was that? Oh. And she's like, oh no, I don't wanna go. You can just do whatever you want, just leave me alone and stuff. And they're like, sorry, the Hyuga wants you and Hayashi wants you and stuff. He just wants to talk to you and stuff like that. She's like, fine, whatever. And she pretty much goes, and she gets there and stuff, and pretty much Hinata is sitting down next to Hayashi, and then it's Neji. I'm gonna say in this one, Neji's dad still died, but he doesn't blame exactly Hinata for that. He just mostly blame Hayashi for that, because Hayashi should have just died instead of his father, in his mind anyway. That happens, and pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna say Naoto came with her and stuff, and yeah, Naoto pretty much sits next to Yariko on the other side of the table and stuff. So yeah, they're like, oh, why is this demon here and stuff? And Yariko says, because I was walking with him, and then you guys called me and stuff, so he just decided to tag along. So yeah, and they're like, whatever. And yeah, and pretty much, what's it called? They Hayashi says, oh, you are beautiful and stuff, which kind of weirds out Yariko, to be honest, because the guy is like 50 or 60 or something. So yeah, but I'm not doing that shit. That's weird as fuck, bro. I'm not that kind of person, bro. Anyways, just ignore what I just said, bro. I just realized how fucking stupid I am, bro. Fuck. Shit, bro. Just ignore that, please. Like, please. Anyways, I wanna say, yeah, she tells Yariko, oh, we offer you to join the Hyuga clan? And Yariko's like, just leave me alone and stuff like that. And yeah, she gets shocked and stuff. And he's like, whatever and stuff. And he says, we offer you to join the Hyuga clan and be able to train on the Hyuga ways and stuff. And she's like, what do you mean by the Hyuga ways? And he explained the whole rotation, 64 palm and stuff. And oh, Yariko says, oh, I already know that stuff. And they're like, what, how? And she says, oh, my mom taught it to me and stuff. And they're like, what, your mom is a Hyuga or something? And then now Yariko says, not really, but I guess you can kind of say that, I guess. Sorry about that. Anyways, she's like, anyways, if that's all you want and stuff, I'll be leaving and stuff. And they're like, wait, who's your mom? And she says, Kaguya. And they say, what do you mean? Who's Kaguya and stuff? And she says, my mom, Kaguya Otsuki. And they say, what's Utsusuki and stuff? And she says, that's my last name and my mother's name. And they're like, what, you not Hyuga then? And then she says, well, I have the Byakugan, but I'm not really a Hyuga, to be honest. And they're like, what the hell and stuff? And fuck. What's it called? Just realized I forgot to say this. In the last part, I asked, what skin color should I give Yariko? Should I just make her like freaking white, like in this picture, or should I make her like freaking white eyes, like Hinata and stuff? Well, no one really answered, so I'm just gonna say she's like white, like Kaguya and stuff, but she has a genjutsu that makes her look like freaking Hinata. So yeah. Anyways, that pretty much happens, and they go to a Chunin exam. But let me see how long I've been recording for. 17. But they pretty much go to the Chunin exam. They get there and stuff. I'm gonna say Yariko and Naoto are like, I mean, Sasha gets his ass handed to him with Lee and stuff, and he was expecting Yariko to pick him up and stuff, but nah. Yariko didn't even look at him the whole fight or anything. She just was walking away with Naoto, and he's annoyed as fuck. And I'm gonna say Neji actually saw Yariko in the meeting and stuff, and Neji just went over the moon for her. He's like, Destiny has chosen my wife. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I just realized that Neji probably say something stupid like that, like Destiny has bring me my wife or something stupid like that, bro. Anyways, that happens, and he's thinking in his head, my future wife. Oh my god, bro. Anyways, they pretty much like Neji. I mean, Neji's kind of mad as well because she's hanging out with the demon or whatever. Well, not Neji doesn't really feel like Naruto as a demon. He just is annoyed by him because he's hanging out with Yariko now. So kind of hate him because of that. So yeah. Anyways, pretty much Naruto and Yariko go and stuff, and Sasuke gets picked up by Menma. So yeah, they pretty much go on the weighing test exam thing. Pretty much Ibiki was or whatever his name was, and they pretty much do the same test, but this time Naruto gets all them right. So does Yariko. They were like just staring at the paper and just writing like going fast. So I'm gonna say pretty much Ino sees this and says, maybe the demon has some smart or something. Since he's a demon, he must be very old or something like that, so he must have known stuff. So he uses the machine so jutsu on him. But when he gets there, he starts writing, he starts seeing the paper, but then Naito realizes that isn't Naruto, so he pulls her in the landscape and he leaves a bunch of chakra. You know how when Naruto was like 12 or something, and he asked Naruto for chakra, and the chakra just seeped out of the cage and pretty much covered his whole body? Yeah, he did that to Ino. And Ino just went out of the cage at the thing, literally screaming. And everyone was like staring at her, and Naruto was smirking, scaring the living hell out of her. And Yaiko was laughing inside of her head, so was Naruto and stuff. And yeah, pretty much, after the done and stuff, starts running away from Naruto, staying as far away as possible and telling everyone else what she saw. So yeah. Anyways, but no one believed her at first, but now they kind of believe her because she just starts screaming out of nowhere, like there must something had happened. So yeah, you pretty much go the force of death now to just I'm just gonna say Orochimaru knew about Naruto and Yaruko being very strong, so he just sent a tiny snake and tried to sneak in, which he did, and pretty much bite Sasuke and give him a curse mark, because I don't feel like beating the hell out of Orochimaru yet. So yeah, and pretty much what's his name? What's it called? Fuck. Yeah. They see the curse mark and stuff, and they bring Sasuke to the tower with a couple of scrolls that they got. And I'm gonna say they're like they got there a lot earlier before what's his name? Menma and Mito. So Menma and Mito are pretty mad at that. And Menma is crazy about Yariko. Like he's legit thinking of killing Naruto to get Yariko. Literally, that's how crazy in love he is. Anyways, that pretty much happens, and Kakashi still does the Senjutsu, but a lot earlier in this one. And Sasuke versus that freaking father ass ninja. I don't know, the Kabuto guy team thingy. You know, the guy that absorbs chakra or whatever. Him. He still beats him up, but a lot easier in this one because he can actually use his chakra. And yeah, Naruto versus Saga in this one. I guess I can see use of the story anyway. But whatever, I'll just leave it be for now. Make it in the future if you guys want me to anyway. I don't really care about her. She can be down, but not even gonna talk about her. So yeah. Pretty much the Yariko fight. Let's just say, Naruto versus Kiba. Kiba is like, oh, you have to give me back my fuck would Kiba say about girl? Alpha female? I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna say he says Yariko is my alpha female, back off and stuff. And Yariko says, no, I'm not. I don't even know you and stuff. He's like, what? You're my alpha female, whatever and stuff. And he's like, I'll beat Naruto up and you'll be mine and stuff. And Naruto starts laughing and says, you know she's not object, right? And he's like, I know, but yeah, if I beat you, she'll be mine and stuff. And yeah, Kira pretty much washed himself at Naruto. And Naruto just punches him away. And he starts fighting with Kiba pretty much. And Kiba is losing badly. Like, real badly. Because Naruto could beat. If Naruto teams up with Yariko, they can pretty much beat the Orochimaru for trying. Because they'll be like Otsutsu mid. Because Naruto's like, fuck. Naruto's like, sorry. Naruto's like mid Kage and Yariko's high Kage. Like, very high Kage. So, yeah. Anyways, that happens. Kiba pretty much gets knocked out. And they pretty much continue. Yariko versus some random Cloud Ninja. And the Cloud Ninja is like, oh, you're a pretty one. You're a beautiful one. Maybe I'll have to get you later and stuff. And Yariko's like, yeah, sorry, I'm not interested in stuff. And he's like, what the hell? No one's ever refused me before and stuff. And he's like, whatever, I'll just take you by force then and stuff. And Yariko's like, you disgust me. And she pretty much makes one truth-seeking orb and throws it after him. And he's like, what is that? And then I'm gonna see he's using a sword, and he tries to block it, and it just pretty much destroys the sword. He's like, what the hell? And he's like, give up or else I'll hit that thing in your head. And same fate that's happened to your sword will happen to your skull. He's like, fuck, I give up and stuff. So yeah. And wait, hold on. Alright. They pretty much go to a warm-up training with pretty much, like I said in the last round, last part, Yariko is kind of working with Black Zetsu to bring back Naruto, and Yariko bring back Kaguya, working with Black Zetsu, because Yariko is Kaguya's daughter and Kaguya changed, so she just wants to get back and not destroy the world, just be with Yariko pretty much. So yeah. Anyways, and I'm gonna say pretty much they go to Black Zetsu, and pretty much Black Zetsu calls for them and stuff, and they just leave some clones or something, and pretty much I'm gonna say Black Zetsu went with them back to where what's it called? Kaguya was fighting the City 6'5", Hagomo and Ahamura, and there was some DNAs of Kaguya there, so the Black Zetsu took them and put it in Naruto, and making him a half Suzuki. Just say he took out the. He didn't have to take out something. They just say he's 50% Utsuki, 50% Uzumaki, 50% Namikaze. So yeah, just well worth it, dude. Anyway, Naruto pretty much unlocks the Byakugan. I'm gonna say they train with him. They train with Yariko and Black Zetsu train with Naruto for a while, for the month, and Naruto gets the Byakugan. Since he's the freaking Angel as incarnate, no, Hamura, the good one, so he's pure blooded. He's pure, so he get the Jogan, and pretty much gets some EMS because you Otsutsuki's don't need to switch eyeballs. So yeah, I'm just gonna see they put him on Gento so that Kaguya died. I mean, fuck, Yariko died. Damn, I'm pushing his name, bro. Freaking brain isn't working, bro. Anyways, that's why he got the Mangekyo, and he gets the Rinnegan. Cause I'm making Naruto OP in this one. So yeah. And that's pretty much that. And he goes back to a village pretty much. And I'm gonna say by this time the Akatsuki already has whatever tail beast they had in canon pretty much. So yeah. And I'm gonna say this time should I do that? I don't know. I'm just gonna do that then. Alright. Sorry about that. Pretty much remember Mito actually learned Sage Mode. And I'm gonna say Kaguya. I mean, since Naruto has a Rinnegan, he has all the summoning for the Rinnegan, so he doesn't need a summon jutsu. I'm just gonna say Kurama got him Fox Sage Mode or something like that. So yeah. It just says since he's the 9th Edge Shuriken, the 9th Edge can give him a special Sage Mode. So only a 9th Edge Shuriken can have it. So yeah. Anyways, and Naruto can go all the way up to the 6 tails now. Yeah. 6 tails. Anyways, that happens. You know the 6 tails when you have the whole freaking skeleton in your back? Yeah, he can do that. And yeah. Naruto goes back to the village and he also got the Wasengan and all that stuff. He still learns that, so yeah. Naruto goes back and sees pretty much Memma and Mito training, and they're all like in Sage Mode and they meet Wasengan. That's all they can do. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto and Yariko pretty much go out and stuff. And I'm gonna say all the Rookie 11 or whatever, plus Memma and Mito were following them. And Naruto and them were and Yariko finished the date, like it was done. So they were going back home and they are following them and stuff. And Naruto went home with Yariko. And they were like, what, is our friend's house or something? And then they were like, yeah, probably a friend's house or something like that. There's no way they would live together and stuff. And like 2 hours passes and they were just staying there, and it's like freaking 12 p.m. and they're like, are you doing a freaking sleepover or something like that? And freaking Neji's like, fuck it, I'm done. I can't wait. I'm not doing this no more. And then he activates his Byakugan and sees what he sees is sharks him. He sees Yariko just sitting down and Naruto just pretty much head on her lap, and Yariko's just playing with his hair. And Neji almost gets a heart attack from that. So yeah, he tells him what he sees and stuff, and what's his name? Hinata's like, what? No way. And then he activates his Byakugan and sees it. And I'm going to Sasuke activates his Sharingan and looks at freaking a glass or something and sees it. And they're like, what? And stuff like that. And they're like, what the hell? And outrageous and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just gonna time skip to the next day. Pretty much they all get there and stuff. Should I continue this? Or should I just end it? Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I gotta go eat, bro. Sorry about this. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, tell me what you guys think of the what if. And next part I'll be doing pretty much the whole Chunin exam. and going up to the 3-year time skip. And if I feel like it, I might go to the Gao rescue arc and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.